Hello guys and welcome back to Server Survival Season 3. I was saying Season 4 but it's not because it's Season 3. Episode
Season 6
4, 6. Episode
Crap,
6.
I messed up my house already in the first minute of the episode.
Good. Minute of your episode. For Michael's
mine.
perspective, go check out his channel.
Mikey Adric.
You will not see his perspective over there.
Ever.
Maybe we'll join perspectives when I move in with Michael next week.
You're what? And then you're doing what now? In real life or?
Yeah, we're all moving in with you next week.
Oh, okay. We get an office space together and just
Yes, we'll get an office.
an office in.
We need to build some offices.
An office I is the plural. God, get it right.
Office.
You knew.
Yeah, you poo. No, it's
You can
Nufficy.
You can
It's like
revise the word.
cacti, it's Nuffici.
It's literally what I just said.
What did you say, Nuffi?
An office I, yeah.
No, Nuffici.
Yeah.
Nuffici.
I did.
Whoa.
I did.
I think we should build an entire network
A
called
civilization of
TNN.
the Knobbish Network. Network.
TNN.
You
T.
my TNG, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Teenage Novice Ninja Titans.
Teenage Novice Ninja Teens.
Tiny
Oh,
Nymphomaniac.
wait. I used the word teen twice.
The
Teenage
Novice Network and a
the Novice
random
Nin-
T.
Novice
Because
Ninja.
it sounds cool.
The Novice Ninja Titans.
The Novice Ninja Titans. Titans Ninja Novices.
Wait, can you get
The
out of?
Novicing Networking Novice. Right.
Yeah.
I've got
How's
some
your house
doors.
coming along?
96.
It's not a valid response to that question, but I don't know if you.
Sorry, 11. I didn't
How's
know
your
there was
house?
boundaries.
How is your house coming along? 11.
Michael, don't take it out of context like that. Jesus. This is a sign. Jiminy Snippet.
Join when you snipe it. Get right.
Oh yeah, join Mini Snipe it.
Can't even remember why we called
I
it.
can't even remember the gags that we came up with.
I know. I know.
been a
we called it
while.
Join when you snipe it. I don't know why though.
Because I said
was it?
join Mini Snipe it.
Join when you snipe it.
Join Mini Crickets. Join
Sniping's a
Mini
good
Snipe
job,
it. It's now a phrase, guys. Use it in everyday language.
Join when you snipe
It's
it,
like
mate.
Jiminy Cricket. It's like a phrase used in surprise
Yeah. Otherwise known as an expletive. Or are they swear words?
an intonation.
No.
or
No.
a
An
type of
intonation.
cheese.
An intonation is a rise in voice and tone.
Yeah. So Jiminy
Like
Snipe it.
this?
Or like this.
No, that would be a lowering of intonation. Which is
Plus,
right.
that
Yeah.
would be an intonation.
Yeah. Well, it wouldn't be
stop being
an
racist.
intonation.
Can an intonation only be deep?
No.
Can it only be high?
You can go high. No.
So an intonation is anything. Any variation in tone.
It's not an intonation. Intonation is the verb.
To
No, wait, a rise-
intonation.
No, a rise of intonation. Oh no, you're right. But it's not a single thing.
And I took only sciences.
It's like how you can't have a music.
Of course you can have a music.
You can't have a
Do
music.
you know when you say, when you speak about your body, what do you say?
I have a body.
Ah, you see?
Wait, hang on. What did you want me to say?
That's exactly what I wanted you to say.
Oh,
I say I
Okay.
am a body.
water.
No, I am a body. That's what I am.
Oh, I've got a joke for you.
See, I'm getting all deepy and Michael's like, joke time! Ding, 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 ding.
See if you find it's funny, Daddy. What do you call a snobbish criminal walking downstairs?
Caught.
Snobbish criminal walking downstairs.
Oh, I thought you said a sluggish.
No, snobbish.
Snobbish downstairs.
Snobbish criminal walking downstairs.
Snobbish.
So clever.
Like a novice. It's a novice.
No,
criminal.
snobbish as in like, oh, I'm better than you.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
Yeah, the man was acting very snobbish. Lee,
Can you use it in a dirty sentence, please?
I want to snobbish your knobbish.
T-shirt.
Snobbish your knobbish.
Snobbish or novice.
Name of the episode.
Barry?
No.
Gary?
No. Yes.
Larry.
Oh, close. No, not really. A snobbish
Michael
criminal
has a
walking
sister.
downstairs.
Du-du-du-du.
You want to tell you? Or are you just going to keep guessing? Like, no, names?
Nah, quit. I don't want to know. Not bothered.
A snobbish criminal walking downstairs is a condescending.
Explain.
Well, condescending is someone who is like quite above you and snobbish. And a con is another name for a criminal. And if he's descending, he's going down. He's going downstairs.
Oh, so it would be very similar to the joke, what do you call a snobbish criminal in an elevator?
Condescending going up.
No, a condescending criminal.
Condescending con going up in a lift.
No, you just, what do you call
You
a
call it an
criminal in
elevator.
a lift?
You call it an elevator or a lift?
It depends whether I'm talking to you or talking to myself.
Yeah, that's true. Wait,
It depends who I'm talking to.
hang on, why would it matter?
No,
You
it
don't
just does. It just varies. It's,
Yeah.
Life isn't, life's a roller coaster, baby.
This is getting very deep.
Life's a roller. That's because that's all I've been immersed in for like the past 2 weeks.
I want to die.
Buddhism.
Enough with the Buddhism.
Michael,
But
what
why?
is reality? How good of a question is that? How do you define reality? Leave in the
state of
comments as well, guys. How do you define reality?
Reality is the unquestionable facts occurring within.
So you define
Life.
reality as a fact.
You can't argue with reality.
Right, guys.
And then
Michael's
I told
back
her that
from
I'd
the
murder
toilet.
her. Sorry.
Well, yeah.
Hi guys, welcome back.
Hi, guys, and welcome back. Anyway, Michael was defining reality.
Yeah, it's real. You can't argue with it. I'm assuming
It's
I'm
real.
wrong.
You just essentially just used a
What?
just used a variation of the word that I just used.
I was like trying to define random.
Okay.
Come on, man. What's reality?
You cannot be described. Is a pen real?
Yeah.
No.
What are you
A
telling
pen
me?
is a concept.
You're a concept.
Yeah, I am.
I know. That's what I said. Wait. Okay, so a pen is a concept.
Yeah, a pen isn't real. It doesn't
Well,
actually exist.
And nothing exists, is what you're saying.
No, I'm saying everything exists.
As a concept.
No,
What?
no, I'm saying that concepts don't. That concepts exist.
Oh, okay, that's nice of you. Not you, the spider.
So
So concepts don't exist.
this is reality,
Hmm.
and we will not give it a name. As soon as you name it, it becomes a concept, an idea, a thought. And when it's a thought, it doesn't exist because thoughts aren't real, right?
Well, they are real, but they're not physical.
No, they don't exist.
They do exist.
How do they
You've given it a
exist?
name, therefore it exists, as you've just said.
No, you said the opposite. I've said if you
Oh.
give it a name, it doesn't exist.
No.
If it's named, it doesn't exist. But if it,
I completely disagree.
yeah, your thought is exactly the opposite of mine.
The fact that you've been able to name it implies it exists.
No, it implies that you've made it.
What do you mean?
You've made it up. As soon as you name something, it's not real anymore. It's
What do you mean it's not real? Of course it is real. You've given it a name.
so what's
You
that?
can't give it a click.
That's a click. So what was that?
Snap.
You just described the same thing differently.
No.
You just described two. So they were
Was I-
two different things
So then why do you describe different notes of music as different things if they're all the same thing?
because we have to
You
verbalize
can have
everything.
you can have variations.
Because I can't communicate feelings with you.
What do you mean?
Well, you can't feel happy. I can't give you my
Feel-
feeling of happy. I can tell you I
No.
feel happy, but you won't know what that is. You will just have your experience of it.
Yeah.
So it's like if it's a pen. So if I have a pen and I click a pen, you will go, oh yeah, that's a pen. There.
Yeah.
You immediately picture a pen. But what colour's your pen?
Blue.
My pen isn't blue. So does my pen not exist?
No, your pen does exist. I just pictured it differently.
So does your pen exist?
Yes, as a thought in my mind.
No, it doesn't exist. It's not real.
Of course it exists.
The click of the pen doesn't exist.
It does. I just heard it.
Okay, we'll go to another cool concept that I'm learning. I.
As in the word? Or
No, as
The
in I.
I, or
What does it mean to you? What do you feel when you say the word I?
as in the
As in the word that references yourself.
right, as in the pronoun.
Yeah. Not as in the eyeball.
No.
Which is a biologist, I would have said. Eyeball.
Sorry, what was the question?
How do you feel? What is I?
It's me.
There you just used another variation of I to describe what I is. You get it? Me is exactly the same as I.
It's not.
Well, what? Right.
Two
Well,
different uses.
what is I then? In the English language, what is I? It is a.
I is a pronoun.
So what is me? I'm guessing me is also a pronoun.
Yeah, but it's like it would be like a second person pronoun rather than a first person pronoun.
So it'd be
God,
like you were
that's-
looking at it.
It's like
So how do you
God, I
picture
haven't
I?
done
How do you picture I?
the way.
How do you picture the word I?
You're not asking me how I picture myself. You're asking how I picture I.
No, how you picture yourself.
Oh. As I do when I look in a mirror.
So what do you do with your heart? It's vital for survival, right? Your heart.
Yeah. It
There you go. Boom. There we go. Instantly. It.
What?
It. It isn't part of me. It is something else.
What?
So you would say it beats, right?
Yeah, it beats.
Yeah, it beats. But it does. You beat your heart.
How?
It's
My heart does
something
it
that you
automatically.
do. Yeah, but you still do it.
Well,
If you stop
Yeah.
doing it, you'd be very upset that you'd stop doing it because it's
I can't
important.
concentrate. Hang on, I can't concentrate. There's too many things happening.
It's
This is
nearly
very
dead.
deep.
It's nearly dead.
This is very deep.
This is a very deep conversation. This has been my life for like the past long time.
But you want to have off that look. God.
I've been listening to this guy called Alan Watts. If you haven't, Google him. If you haven't already, listen to YouTube that guy.
Mhm.
He's definitely worth a listen. He has some very
Is this-
interesting points. If you have an open mind, if you go into this guy's lectures, he has an incredibly open mind. With an incredibly open mind, and you'll get a lot out of it.
I would like to say I have an open mind, but I don't think.
You don't think?
Like
I always question when I use the word I now.
depends if it's like something that can be proven, like. the
Yeah,
stuff
this
you're trying
this
to
can be
explain.
proven.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He explains it a lot better. He proves it with modern logic. I can't do that.
Oh.
He verbalizes reality
Mhm.
and makes you. He's definitely worth a listen. You have a lot of time on your hands now, so
Yeah.
he's definitely worth. Sit down for an hour. Just go through his lectures.
Alan Watts.
Yeah, he's dead now.
Oh, bless his cotton socks.
See, that's another thing that he covers: death. You don't die. There is no coming into this world. You were already here,
That's,
and that
yeah.
one can be proven by logic. You were already here.
I was talking to a friend last night about that. Actually, death. Like
You
how
are
you
just an extension.
you stop perceiving you existing, but you still exist.
Yeah, because you're just a concept. A concept stops being real when it's no longer, like you just said, perceived, when it's no longer conceptualized.
Mhm.
So that's why a pen isn't real. Because as soon as you stop thinking about the pen, it no longer exists.
Mhm.
What he says is the only thing that exists is the now, right? The
Mhm.
past is just a memory,
Mhm.
and the future is just a projection of the past.
Yeah.
Right, so you just project the past into the future. So the only thing that exists is now, and a thought is a projection of the past in your head. You use the
Yes.
past to build the thought.
Yes.
Therefore, whatever you think doesn't exist. So the idea is you observe, and that's it.
Observe, yeah.
As soon as...
Okay.
So if you hear a noise, instead of putting a name to it, you just listen. It's just noise, it's just sound.
Mhm.
It's very difficult to do with just speech,
Because you.
because you automatically process it. But it works well in crowds. deep novices.
So is that like when you're not listening up or something? You're just like,
No, because you're thinking of something else.
right.
This is, you focus on everything, but you focus on nothing. So you hear everything,
Mm-hmm.
but you don't
Right. You don't focus
conceptualize
on.
it. You don't
So to
turn
you,
it
it's
into
just
a
noise.
thought. Yeah.
Even though there are like proper conversations being had around you.
That's meditation.
Huh. Crap. Meditation. Oh, so like when people meditate, they just block out
Yeah.
everything else around them.
Do you know why they meditate? This is a fun little bit. Do you know why people meditate?
Turn off the brain.
Nope. To meditate.
What?
To meditate. That is the only reason they meditate, is to do it.
Well, yeah. Is there any reason to do anything? Why are we making this video? To be making
To
this
get to
video?
the end of the video. Well, actually, no, we make this video to make this video. It's like listening to music. You listen to music to listen. But
Mhm.
when you did your media, you did your media to pass. You did it for a goal.
Yeah.
Like when you set out on a journey,
Mm-hmm.
you set out to get somewhere.
The end goal.
Yeah, but when you meditate, you don't meditate for any goal. You meditate to meditate.
But then people could argue that you meditate to get calm.
Or then you could argue that the end goal is to meditate. So you are meditating for an end goal.
Right. On that note, guys.
And thank you very much for sticking all this way to the end. If you like this very deep spiritual episode, lick that like.
Maybe
Saddle up and
have
subscribe.
more in the future. I like this.
And we will see you next time, guys. Thanks for watching.
Where we'll be back to dying and shouting at each other, just like you guys love. Love you.
Bye for you. Hello, guys, and welcome.
Let's go down in the city.
I did my best to notice. Oh my God, it's gone dark.